gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to another video. We're finally on some ice. Finally made the drive 6 hours north. We finally have a little bit of ice here in Wisconsin. We're definitely not on much. We're on about probably 3 inches or so. Plenty of ice to walk on. We're only fishing about 5 feet of water here, but we are going for some inland trout today. You guys know me. I love my trout, and I can't really seem to get away from them. I either catch them in Milwaukee, or I catch them downtown, or I catch them 6 hours up north in the middle of nowhere in a tiny little pond. We're just getting set up here. It's snowing out, so I don't know how much I'm gonna have the big camera out. We're running jaw jackers with spawn sacks on them, and I brought some brown trout spawn from Milwaukee. So we got fresh eggs on all the jaw jackers, something that these trout definitely have probably never seen before. So hopefully it does us well. Hopefully it does us good. We catch some fish. I'm gonna stop talking. Got the jaw jackers set. I'll go over the setup in a little bit, but just tiny little hooks, spawn bags, dropping them down the hole. Stick with us, stay tuned. Let's go catch some trout.
Jaw jacker.
Yeah, he's on there. He's on there. Grab it, grab it. Reel. Keep tension.
Hold on.
Yeah. So when he pulls, don't reel. Okay, reel. And just lift. Now reel down. Lift. Reel down.
It is. Oh, it's a good one.
There you go. All right, guys, we're just gonna get this guy back. There he goes.
Dude.
Cool.
We're doing it.
Spawn's working.
Nice job.
Well, guys, you know the deal. Running the same exact setup I run for big browns downtown Milwaukee and all those other harbors down there for the big trout. Literally the same setup, except I tied these a lot smaller than I normally do because these fish aren't as big. Small spawn sack, real small. Size 10 hook there. I mean, you guys can see that's like the size of my pinky nail. It's real small. Just threading that guy on there and drop it right back down.
Yeah. Now it's up.
Now we're banging.
Yeah. There you go.
Another little rainbow, but he's got a little stub nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have that with stalkers. Nice.
Pretty. Well, that's a good view, isn't it?
I seen that.
See ya.
Awesome.
Alright guys, just want to go over my setup real quick that we're using on these jaw jackers, just so you guys know what you're watching. So we're just running medium light rods. I'm running a Carbon X2 Piscifun reel on here. These are my favorite reels for ice, open water. I use them all the time, clearly, because I'm using them right now as well. And then I'm a little probably overkill on the main line, just because I didn't want to change out all my reels, just because this was going to be kind of a one-day thing. But I have 12-pound mono on here. And then on my jaw jacker, down to the business end, I have that ice stopper that I've talked about in a few videos, and then a couple split shot, my swivel, and then a very, very light 6-pound leader, because the water's pretty murky. So normally I'd probably want to run 4, but the water's pretty murky, and I had some 6-pound fluorocarbon sitting around, and that's what I tied on. But that's my leader length, about 3 feet. No split shots on there at all, because I'm running spawn, and I have a mix of single hooks, very small treble hooks, and then obviously the jaw jacker. So that's kind of the jaw jacker setup, and it seems like that's been the move today, because the jig rods, the jig sticks have not been producing. So that's the jaw jacker setup. Hopefully we can catch a couple more, and yeah, let's go. That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one, Tony.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice fish. Beautiful fish, Tony.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice little male.
Yeah.
He's almost got a little kitey thing going, eh?
Alright, gonna get him back. That's the biggest one of the day for sure. Gonna get him back. There he goes. Alright guys, well, we just jumped in the shack. We've caught a couple fish. It's going alright. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We gotta have some breakfast. Sorry if the camera's a little foggy. It's kind of warm. It's getting a little warm in here, so brought the old Buddy Flex. Oh, by the way, there's Kyle.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're just cooking up some breakfast here.
Cooking up some breakfast. What are we making?
Basically we're just making a scrambler. We got some sausage patty and we're just mixing it up with some scrambled eggs, salt and pepper, and some cheese. So, yeah, just a egg scrambler, you know, just some good stuff.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready to chow down. So we're gonna cook that. We still got some rods set. Probably gonna go jig 2 in a little bit here. So, yeah, hopefully we can keep catching some fish. Here you go. Just kidding.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Gotta go catch a trout. She gone. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. Just zoom in on Kyle. Zoom in on Kyle. Yep, there we go. Yep. Gotcha. I'm not hooked up.
Wait, you were on us already?
Yeah. That's a good one.
There it is. Yeah, it is. Ooh,
Heck yeah.
look at him go. There he is.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Somebody broke off a
Oh, yeah.
pimple on him.
Oh,
How cool is
A
that?
Swedish pimple,
that's really cool.
and then he hit the spawn.
I guess they eat Swedish pimples in here too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that, and we've had a free Swedish pimple off of him.
That's crazy.
I was literally like, this doesn't have a Swedish pimple on it.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hold that up. Let's see it.
That's wild. So
That's
this was hanging off of his chin when he came up the hole, and then there we are. Just well, there you go.
Souvenir.
A souvenir from your trout.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's awesome. Good job.
Just jigging a little rattle bait. But basically kind of how we got this set up is like, so right here I'm in 11 feet. And you guys can see the shore is like literally like probably 30 feet. So it's like straight drop. Like the hole behind me here is about 4 feet. So I mean, even from the shore, it's like 4 feet right off the shore. And then I set up a couple jaw jackers that are, you know, in like 15 to 20. So we're kind of just funneling this break here and putting jaw jackers sporadically in the funnel. With inland trout especially, they do tend to scoot really close to shore and find hard structure, either like rocks, trees, down timber, big bushes, stuff like that. So you guys can see like we're fishing, obviously like right here there's some trees, you know, scattered in the water, branches sticking out. So any sort of structure you can find that's shallow and that's like very visible, either you can see it with your eyes or you can see it on live scope or with an underwater camera or something like that, something you can see visibly, that's where you guys want to set up. And then you know, until you figure out where they're at for the day, like it's definitely seen that the shallow ones have been going off a lot more. So eventually we'll bring in more rods shallow, but sometimes the deeper rods will go off more, throw some more rods out deep. So you can kind of, you know, you want to fill up the funnel with rods, and then whatever is being most productive, obviously, you know, make sure you're in a high percentage area. All right guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something, and obviously this is early ice. There's not much fishing we can do. I had to come up here. We're only on like 2-3 inches of ice. Managed to catch a couple trout, so that's cool. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, we just had a rod go off. Dude, every time we say we're leaving, I'm trying to film an outro and the rod goes off. That's nuts. No, there's nothing on it. But guys, if you guys want to come out here and inland trout fish, you guys can just go on, like, you know, the Wisconsin DNR website. Check out inland lakes that are stocked. We're just on a random one up here in northern Wisconsin, and you know, we managed to catch a couple rainbow trout, so that was cool. But we're gonna actually head another hour north. It's only about 11 o'clock, so we just fished the morning bite, threw some spawn down, but we are going to now head out and try to catch some brook trout. So hopefully that is going to be the next video for you guys. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Obviously we have a ton of ice content coming your way. This was just the beginning. So if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button, leave me a like down below, Go check out my man Kyle's channel. Leave me a comment. With that all being said, ice season's here and we're just starting. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.